Dude, see, when people play 40 card decks with no card draw, they always have the yellow cards. Cool new feature. Did I run out of runestones?
Over 1 month later.
Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and Hearthstone is broken right now. At least in the wild format and in the standard format. It is outright broken with game-breaking bugs. Blizzard has yet to fix some for over a month. And I want to talk about how this is an ongoing issue that needs to change. Blizzard themselves have promised it to change, yet the same things keep happening over and over. And you know what keeps happening over and over? Our giveaways on the channel on our road to 60K. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, please hit that sub button. Help us get there to 59,000 subs, our next milestone, our next giveaway on the road to 60K. So, what are we talking about? We brought up the bugs in prior videos, but what is happening right now? Well, you saw the opening clip, which is over a month old now, by the way. Over a month old. Whenever you play Reno the Relicologist in Wild, the game crashes. This is also true for Reno's Gatling Wand in Duels. I guess it shares the same animation, has the same issue. But it's not just that. If you go to the front page of the Hearthstone subreddit right now, there's not one, but two posts about the due process bug. The due process bug is another one where if your opponent has played due process and you have a hero card up, you draw extra cards like our opponent here, who is drawing about 5 cards a turn, and well, it's pretty hard to play the game that way. We also have bugs like Contract Conjure for some reason being discounted by quests or side quests. We recently had the bug where Theotar would crash, the game would crash if it would get to choose one card, and well, just wouldn't work with hero cards. That one has since been fixed. Even if you look at the known issues tab for Hearthstone right now, Reno the Relicologist bug, it has been absent. So unless, again, you're a player that looks at a video like ours, goes onto social media, you would have no idea what's going on. It'll crash your game and you'll be left like completely confused and probably lose that game, not reconnect in time. Again, a workaround's been acknowledged that if you have screen shake turned on, this should alleviate it, although I've heard reports that that doesn't even do it. But this is all stuff we've talked about. The topic I want to discuss is, well, first off is Blizzard saying that this whole entire year, they weren't going to be implementing new modes. They wanted to stabilize the client, work on improving systems, yet we have had more game-breaking bugs this year than any other year. For example, we'll go through a little bit of a list here. Nelly, the Great Thresher, for like over a month, was crashing games when played, similar to Reno, but regardless, you couldn't make a play with your cards, you would be effectively forced to reconnect and led to a lot of additional losses. Bioluminescence, for some reason in one patch, all of a sudden applied +2 spell damage, making Burn Shaman an absolute terror on ladder, and created a whole drama line between myself and Kibler arguing about abusing bugs in games or whatever. It was another game-breaking bug that just was absolutely brutal. When Snapdragon launched in the game, it applied its battle cry to any battle cry card. All of a sudden your hero cards got infinite attack, permanent buffs, and was at the same patch as Bioluminescence again, created that whole controversy. Another new one that might be an issue is Blade Master Okami is apparently causing crashes. I've seen it on social media, and even in this friendly game I was Superior David, after I played my Blade Master Okami, it forced him to have to restart as well. Dr. Boom as well in Wild would have basically crashed the game if you played it. Didn't matter what you do, it just crashed the game. Another one similar to Reno, and again took quite a while to get corrected. So right now we have all these game-breaking bugs. We have multiple. We have one that affects Wild specifically, Standard and Wild and Due Process, and yet it takes weeks. It can take months to correct. And Blizzard made the promise to basically improve systems to make sure the game was running better, was less buggy, but the opposite is definitely true. The game has never been buggier, and the game just doesn't run amazingly well. The only major change we have seen this year is the addition of runestones to the game, which I think the vast majority of players wouldn't really see as an addition of any positive nature, nor does it make the game run any better. But I want to highlight here this image. This was a from a patch note a while ago, where all of a sudden Sphere of Sapience was causing a game-breaking issue, which caused disconnects in Wild and Duels. The card was temporarily banned from the formats. Although the Wild ban was reverted because they were having issues with it, the Duels one remained, which showed the technology, at least in some fashion, was there to temporarily ban cards that break the game. And it's very clear, it is very clear that with the amount of content updates to Hearthstone, with the amount of cards in the game, that these bugs are going to keep happening. They're going to keep happening more and more frequently. And with such bad communication, with Reno the Relicologist not even being communicated, I understand the argument a little bit there is that they don't want people exploiting it. But the thing is, it's better for people to know, so when they have it happen to them, know what's going on and they are able to correct it, rather than trying to hide it from people that might exploit it, because they've already said themselves that using bugs in-game isn't even bannable. As we know with Exar, abused about a year ago, the Maxima Blastenheimer Cthulhu OTK bug that will allow your opponent to kill somebody in one turn with that weird bug, and even that wasn't seen as bannable or anything like that. So them hiding it is kind of hypocritical, but what I'm stating here is if we are going to continue to have game-breaking bugs that alter the game like this, create horrible gameplay experiences, they need to step up their game, and they're unable to catch these bugs as frequently as we would like. They need to get the technology that they obviously have been working on here to temporarily ban cards that are broken. If Reno the Relicologist is breaking the game, they should be able to remove it from the game for a week or two. If Due Process is breaking the game, they should be able to remove it for a week or two. Seen this used in Battlegrounds, where they'll outright remove heroes if they're crashing the game as well. The argument there, though, is it's not paid content, and people are going to get upset if their paid card is restricted. However, most games of this nature, if they have an issue like that where servers go down or a card becomes temporarily unavailable, they'll usually throw in some compensation, give like a couple free packs for the inconvenience, but that's probably where Blizzard would draw the line. They wouldn't want to give compensation. But overall, I don't know what we do. It seems very impossible, at least lately, for Blizzard to not have game-breaking bugs. They pop up all the time. The track record is there. If that's the case, they need to implement systems that can deal with it faster, whether it be a temporary ban or just faster fixes on some level. The paying customer, and just as a gameplay experience, Hearthstone constantly being broken outside of, balance issues and all of that, is just a really crappy thing. And I really hope they figure something out for this quickly, because this trend has been going on for well over a year now and does not seem to be changing anytime soon. And well, if they were trying to make this year about improving the game, I gotta say they've been failing pretty damn miserably, at least from the bug aspect thing. And this doesn't even include the Mr. Awesome bot dominating mercenaries month after month. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.